This is Kazi right now. So I'm starting to debut this new series where I review bands that I know, nothing just like off the internet or whatever, people that I've seen in person, probably mostly in Seattle and Washington area to start, just see how this goes. But I want to debut this series starting off with Kazi, one of my favorite bands in Washington. They're from Spanaway, Washington, and they're taking the city by storm. They're so freaking great. Let me just tell you, I've seen them at multiple places. I've seen them at Easy Street Records, seen them at Baba Yaga, as well as some underground like warehouse thing. But yeah, let's just get through it into as why I think they're a pretty chill band. When I was at Easy Street Records, I actually went to Alan4Drums for Benji on Instagram. He was like, bro, I need help, support my community type shit. And yeah, so basically I went to go get the drums, and I figured if I'm going to Alan4Drums and see one of my favorite bands, might as well just film it. But yeah, I really love Easy Street Records because it really solidifies you as a band in Washington, or you know, the city knows who you are, the city wants to know more about you, and you're a pretty cool band if you play there. You know, not blanket, you know, who knows, but you know, I've only seen cool bands there, so you know, what else can I say? I'd be seeing them at Baba Yaga as well. Baba Yaga is a really cool venue. It's probably one of my top venues in Seattle right now. It's got a cool screen on the back. A lot of my favorite bands have been through there. It's actually the place where I first started producing the Emerald Gem podcast. We actually went to that venue, to the upstairs, actually not even the downstairs venue, more like the upstairs restaurant area. And we started there, and then we went back downstairs to the venue, so we wouldn't get that much noise or chatter from the bar and stuff. So yeah, that was a pretty cool fun fact of how I started producing Emerald Gem. But yeah, Baba Yaga is super cool, and obviously seeing Kazi there was crazy. And the other show that I've seen them at, I've probably seen them at millions at this point, not really. But I saw them at a warehouse. It was just like some DIY space. I believe it was ran by Spent Studios. Was a really cool fashion show. You'll see like just the models doing the runway, and Kazi was all dressed up. The crew was all dressed up and dripped out. And yeah, it was pretty sick. I mean, there's nothing more to say except it was freaking awesome, and it was just a really good time. I want to talk a little bit about the members of Kazi. You know, I want to be giving my review, but like, you know, who am I to give this review to this band, right? Well, I actually live in it as well. I'm in the music scene, and I'm seeing a lot of different bands around Seattle. And I want to talk a little bit about the members, talking about Zay to begin with. Zay is the guitarist and one vocalist of Kazi. Yeah, he's pretty legit at producing music. He's got a really cool vibe. And the reason I like Zay so much is because actually we were in a band together. You'll see in the Spent Studios video, there was this feature. Their name was Rain, and we were all three in a band together. And you'll see the connection there between Kazi and Sex Ribbon was the band that we were in, which is crazy because Zay is the guitarist of Sex Ribbon and also produced a lot of the music for them, for us.
Are we taking shrooms? Are we in the mood? Don't be on the fence. I see how you move.
There's a lot of like vault music of Sex Ribbon that has not been released or really even digitized. We have a few videos from like Fremont Friday and like Chop Suey show. But yeah, that's kind of what, you know, our history and why I think Zay is so cool. Obviously, I do have some bias, I guess, because you know he was in my band, but his songwriting is immaculate. He's just a really cool dude all around, and you know it's more than well deserved the spot that he's getting with Kazi, and the come ups that he's getting with Kazi. Kazi is a power trio, but I do believe it is heavily supported by the next member, Eli. Eli, or better known as DJ E Dizzle, or just I don't know what his DJ name really is, but I see him, you know, he's just like a master at DJing, I would say. I've seen him prevalent in the nightlife around the areas, kind of like the Wash over in Capitol Hill. I've seen him spin at, and basically when you see any Kazi show, you'll see him spinning the actual set and you know, making the whole show run. So I'm not saying Kazi can't be anything without Eli, but Eli is a huge part of Kazi and that power trio. It kind of is just like integral, having the sounds in the background, having, you know, the DIs to the actual music while they're performing. It's a really, really sick band, I'm telling you. I mean, they're just crazy and they're all freaking great. You would recognize Eli from bands like Enum Claw. Enum Claw Online, I don't really know what they go through, what name they go through, but they're a band from Tacoma, Washington. They're super cool, so it's not even a Seattle-based band, but they're taking over the city by storm because they're more than talented. Member of Kazi, you got Benji. He is also a super cool DJ. I haven't seen him DJ at a TNT party once before. And yeah, basically, I think his DJ name goes by Lunch Break. He became super busy DJing and playing with Kazi as they're coming up a lot more. A funny little connection there is that, so I'm in a band called Gender Envy. You'll see the painting right behind me. And I was told that Benji was on the list of drummers that they wanted for that band. And every time I see Benji play for Kazi, I'm like, I totally understand why. This dude's a beast, man. Like, he's really good. And honestly, like, it's pretty cool that we're both in like bands that are pretty well connected. So like, I'm sure we're gonna get a bill soon. I mean, I can't imagine sharing a stage with them or being as hype as them, or being as loved by the crowd by them, because they've just got some crazy shit. They got some really good music, and I think Gender Envy is obviously really, really great. But Kazi has just some. They're on another level of musicianship and production, mixing of the DJing, the tracks, you know, the fan base and all that. Gender Envy is obviously a very, very good live show, and it's a really good time seeing people like, you know, doing mosh pits and like circle pits and everything. I mean, you'll see the circle pit right here in the painting. Like, this is a live show that happened at the QFC, the Quality Flea Center. It's a hollowed out QFC basically that turned into a venue, an art space, and it's such a cool spot. And yeah, basically he became very busy with bookings with Kazi and DJing, so I'm sure it wasn't in the cards for him to be in Gender Envy. But honestly, if he was, then I probably wouldn't be. So, you know, we're both in places that we need to be, and you know, I really love his drumming, I love his DJing, and I can't wait to see him do even more. And yeah, so basically that was Kazi. I mean, Kazi is such a badass band. You have to go see them. I've been following him for quite a while because I've been in a band with Zay, and seeing him grow and seeing the band grow and seeing them go to like crazy places. That they're going on tour now, so make sure to check those dates out. I mean, they're super badass, and I don't know, that's basically my review on them and why I like them a lot. But you can agree or disagree with whatever I say, but that's just the vibe.
I